What is the point of the United Nations if it's powerless to stop Russia from slaughtering civilians in Ukraine? That was the message today from the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. He begged the UN Security Council to do more to end Vladimir Putin's cruel invasion. In graphic detail, Zelensky laid out the atrocities we're seeing in Bucha, a recently recaptured suburb of Kyiv. He says Russian troops murdered entire families, including children. Zelensky says they tortured innocent civilians, shot them in the back of the head execution style. Some bodies still had their hands tied behind their backs.
They cut off limbs, cut their throat, slashed their throats. Women were raped and killed in front of their children. Their tongues were pulled out only because the aggressor did not hear what they wanted to hear from them. This is no different from other terrorists, such as ISIS.
President Zelensky also played a video for the UN Security Council showing some of the horrors in Bucha and other towns now. A warning, we're going to show a portion of that video so you can see it for yourself, what Zelensky says Putin is doing to his people. To censor it would be wrong in our editorial judgment. The images are disturbing and hard to process. The reality in Ukraine. The Kremlin insists everything you just saw, all of it, was fake, and that the Ukrainians staged the bodies after the Russian troops left. But look at these satellite images. These show the same bodies on the same streets weeks ago when the Russians were still in firm control of that town. These are 3 corpses in that street. And there's also this drone video from Bucha recorded last month. It appears to show the moment that Russian armored vehicle opened fire as a civilian comes around the corner with a bicycle. You can see the smoke coming out of the vehicle's gun. NBC's chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel visited Bucha and brings us one family's tragic story.
This is just one of many houses here in Bucha destroyed by Russian soldiers. And Russian troops didn't just bomb this house. This was the Abramov's house, where Irina lived with her husband Oleg and Irina's father. And after Russian troops shelled the house, the family came rushing out and they found the Russian soldiers here. The Russians grabbed Oleg, started to talk to him, and they brought him down this street and they put him on his knees. Irina was just coming out of the door and she was able to see the Russians executing her husband while he was on his knees. And there's still some of the blood here on the pavement.
One of how many stories we can't yet know. But what can the world do to stop Putin from doing this again and again and again? We know he will. The White House is preparing to announce tomorrow even more sanctions to punish Russia. Full team coverage on all of this tonight. Evelyn Farkas on Zelensky's message to the UN. Edward Fishman on what more the West might be able to do. But first, CNBC senior White House correspondent Kayla Tausche on the administration's first response. Kayla?
Shep, well, the administration has been saying for days that the images are horrifying, and tomorrow the U.S. with G7 allies will announce yet another coordinated set of sanctions that will block any new investment into Russia and widen the net of Russian banks, oligarchs, and family members whose business with the West is blacklisted. The new actions are the latest in an incremental buildup of sanctions after the first most punishing wave was announced in the immediate days following the invasion. Today, the European Union said if member countries sign off, it will cease about $22 billion worth of trade with Russia, from banning the import of Russian coal and the export of semiconductors and computers. And the U.S. Treasury published new rules for banks like J.P. Morgan and Citigroup to stop processing Russia's debt payments. Today, the White House was asked whether the goal is to force Russia to default on its debt.
The biggest part of our objective here is to deplete the resources that Putin has to continue his war against Ukraine, and obviously causing more uncertainty, and challenges to their financial system is a part of that.
Russia has less than 30 days to make that bond payment totaling about $500 million or risk its first default in more than 20 years. Shep?
Kayla Tausche, thank you.